To find the area of a sector, we need to set up a proportion. The area of the sector is to the area of the circle what the angle formed by the sector is to the central angle of the circle. We call the area of a sector A. A is 2 pi r squared, what theta is to 2 pi. When we cross multiply, 2 pi A is equal to theta times pi r squared. Divide by 2 pi, and we get our formula. The area of a sector is equal to r squared theta divided by 2. We need to find the area of the sector of a circle of radius 5 inches formed by an angle of 45 degrees. The area is equal to half of r squared theta, but theta must be in radians. So we're going to convert 45 degrees into radians. 45 multiplied by pi over 180, and 45 goes into itself one time, into 180 4 times. So 45 degrees in radians is pi over 4. Now we just have to substitute. The area of the sector is equal to 1/2 5 squared, which is 25, 5 squared, times pi over 4. The area is approximately, we can do everything with the calculator, 1/2 between parentheses, multiply by 5 squared between parentheses, multiply by pi, second function, and the hat, the exponent, over 4 parentheses, 9.8174. Round to the nearest decimal, the next number is 7, so it's 9.8175. 9.8175. What is the measure of an angle alpha if the radius of the circle is 9 miles and the sector has an area of 175 square miles? They want the answer in radians and in degrees. The formula, the area is half of the square of the radius multiplied by the angle, which is alpha. So 2 times the area is equal to r squared alpha when we cross multiply. And alpha, the angle, is equal to 2 times the area divided by r squared. And we know that the radius r is 9 miles, and the area of the sector is 175 square miles. Therefore, alpha is equal to 2 times A, which is 2 times 175. 2 times 175 square miles divided by r squared, which is 9 squared, 81. The angle is equal to 4.32 radians. Now we need to convert it into degrees. Alpha in degrees will be 4.32 multiply by 180 over pi radians. Radians canceled, and our answer will be 247.52 degrees. Linear speed v is equal to the distance traveled per unit time. So v is equal to s divided by t. V is the linear speed, s the distance traveled, and t the time. An object is traveling along a circular path at a constant speed. If it travels 20 inches in 3 seconds, what is the linear speed? Linear speed is equal to distance traveled divided by time. The distance traveled is 24 inches and the time is 3 seconds. Therefore, the linear speed is 24 inches divided by 3 seconds. The linear speed will be equal to 8 inches per second. A ball is moving with uniform circular motion. How long does it take for the ball to move 18 feet? If its linear speed is 4 feet per second. Linear speed is equal to distance traveled divided by unit of time. Now, if we cross multiply, Vt will be equal to S. Divide both sides by V. T is equal to S divided by V. And S is equal to 18 feet. V, which is the linear speed, is equal to 4 feet per second. So the time is equal to the distance traveled, 18 feet, divided by the linear speed, which is 4 feet per second. The time will be 18 divided by 4, which is 4.5 seconds. The angular speed W is the angle through which a point on the circle moves per unit time. Angular speed omega is equal to theta divided by t. Theta is measured in radians. For the following example, we need to convert 3,600 revolutions per minute into radians. 1 revolution is 2 pi radians, so we will multiply it by 2 pi radians over 1 rev, and revolution cancel each other. Now 3,600 multiplied by 2, 7,200. 7,200 pi radians. These are the givens. Theta is equal to 7,200 pi radians. It's per minute. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Because they want the angular speed in radians per second. Now, the angular speed, omega, is equal to theta over t. So the angular speed will be 7,200 pi radians divided by 60 seconds. after we simplify and then divide, omega is equal to 120 pi per second.